right, guys, here we go again. Okay, so this is the color that I use for the skin. All right, and I had two yellow ones, but I wanted to make sure that the tool that I'm going to be using goes with the right color. So I saw this and I go, no, it's not doesn't seem like the right color. So then I said, okay, let me go with this one, and it just perfect. So I'm gonna go with this color. Okay, and then I'll take this out when this is a lot of tool. Like, this is a lot. Anyway, so I'm gonna put this one back, and I'm gonna be using this one. And then with this, I can do I might have to use a thinner paintbrush because this is that's too thick. Let me see if I can find the paintbrush real quick. Let's see if I find something. Okay, this one's gonna have to be it. Oh, almost knocked everything down. So this one's gonna have to be it. Let me put this one back. Okay, so shake these both up. And these don't take long to do. This, you know, just have a little bit of water because you just want to stretch the paint. You don't want a lot, just a little bit. And you might have to go, you know, do it once, maybe twice. You want that flesh look. Oh man, I hope I could find the right Dallas Monday. So I definitely have to go through this again. All right. It's going out this. Oh, okay. All right. So I'm definitely have to do that again. And I did use pencil, so there's no way for me to erase that. Or maybe, no, there isn't. Okay, I'll just do that again. It's okay, it's just for the house. Anyway, take this. And now we're gonna go with the yellow. Oopsies. That's what happens when you don't use them for a while. You get this thing. Okay. Like anything else, it dries up. Okay. Okay, let's do this. I want to see if I could try to erase that. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I should have known better. Now, trial and error, guys. Trial and error. You never know. You know how it's going to come out. And you always want to stretch that color. Hey, maybe I'll improve. I'll get better at it. I do want to do the, what do you call it, use the other dress forms, but right now I just don't like how it's looking. Like, I feel like it can't really do anything with them. I mean, I still like them. I think they're cute. I just don't want to make or sew dresses. You know what I mean? I just like to glue them down. Okay, so that is a nice color. Real nice color, right? I like it. It's pretty. And of course I'll do the... Now these don't have to be like really, really yellow. I mean, because the tool is going to cover it up anyway. So, I'm going to leave this here. Let that dry. And then I'm going to do the bottom of this. I don't know if I can erase that. Man, why did I do that? I should have known better. Oh well, it is what it is. Maybe if I paint it, you know, twice or something, it'll, the what do you call it, will go away. And you have to be very careful. I need a lot of paint here. I'm not taking too long here. Oops. Almost got it. Oh, there's this paint. I can't find it. Okay. I just have to do that little corner where my finger's at, but other than that, I think it's coming out okay. Okay. Hold it from here. I just don't want to, no, I don't want to put yellow on it. So I'm just going to wait for these to dry, and then I'll work on, I'll work on you know, on the back or wherever it has to be, you know, done, wherever else. So, okay, so we are done with those, and I had to do the pink again. So, whew, just finished having a little bit of watermelon. I'm still hungry. So I'm gonna go make a couple of hot dogs and some chips, and then I'm gonna do this again, and then I had to get into baking because I had to start baking my granddaughter's birthday cake. So, okay guys, we'll see you in a bit. Okay guys, so I just realized something, and I'm like, no! So I was trying to make the base because underneath here, I have to have that part that goes underneath like the dress. So I make kind of like a cone like that, and this is gonna go on top. And now you can see that one's too big, but it looks nice though, right? But I'm gonna try that one. If I have to trim it, I will. Same thing with this one. I think this one is going to be maybe just right. I think that one's going to be just right. And so I think it was that size. I couldn't figure out the size of which way the cone was. So this one was really big. So I think I'll set that aside. It could be either or. You could do it whichever way, you know, you want. It doesn't matter. And if you want to paint it, you could do it, you know, the opposite side. But I think it was this one. So I think that's the base for this one. It's going to work perfectly. So I think I'm going to end up using this size and not the other one. But I'll save it. But the mistake I just did, and as if you can remember, I painted this one. And I still was looking at it, and I was like, for some reason, it just looks off. And I couldn't understand why. And then when I realized, I said, I had it upside down. I'm like, because if you could see, this is where the arms were at, right here and right here. So I had it upside down the whole time. And I'm like, no. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to try to wet this a little bit. Maybe I can, I don't know if it's going to work or not. Or maybe cut it. I don't know. But this was supposed to be the top. This was supposed to be the bottom. Oh, well, I could still paint it, you know, just like I do with the bottom. I could still paint it and make it look like flesh on top. So I'm going to have to work on that. So I'll do that later. So I already got the skirt. As you can see, it doesn't want to really stick on there. And I did use glue stick, but it doesn't want to stick. So I don't know what else I'm going to use. I did have a glue stick here. At least I could have sworn I did. Or glue. Oopsies. I don't know why the glue stick is not working. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put glue, and I'm going to need a paper clip. I don't know if I have a paper clip over here. I'll be lucky. Oh, I do. Okay, because I was using the paper clips for, what do you call it? What was that? I was using the paper clips for the yarn that I was doing. So I'm going to put a paper clip to hold this in place. Hopefully it'll hold, although I'm not really sure if it will, but, and then I'll put more glue on it. Okay, so that was upsetting. One thing about glue, you can always, what do you call it, take it off with your hand. Okay, so that's going to have to hold in place until it dries, although it doesn't really have a tight squeeze on here. I wish it did. Okay, that's gonna have to do. So now that I know that it is upside down, I really want to cut this thing right here. It's not really serving anything. I always could paint it later. I don't want to mess it up. Okay. I'm just gonna paint over it. Maybe wet it a little bit, and then paint it yellow, just so I won't have that thing sticking up. I'll just wet it and just push it down, because it's paper, so you don't have to worry. Okay, so now that I know that this was the top part, and you can see the breast is a little bit more fuller on top than it was down here. So now I'm gonna put these guys together like this. So just never mind that. Okay, so I'm gonna grab glue again, and I'm just gonna throw it. Actually, how did I do it? Sometimes when you don't do things right away, you know, you forget what the heck you did, you know? You don't remember. So I'm just gonna put glue around here and try to remember. So I'm pretty sure I used the glue gun. I don't remember using anything else. Just make sure that is up there, and then I'm just gonna squeeze it. Squeeze it in there. And I don't remember using, for some reason, it's not holding. Okay. That's what happens when you don't do things often. Okay, it looks like it's holding, but I still have to close this back part. So now that I have it in place, I think I trimmed it. You know what? I'm going to take this off. Let me take this off for a minute. I think I trimmed all this off. So I'm going to go over here, and I'm just going to trim all this excess because I don't need it. Okay. So I just need this part. This part, I think I did glue this part down too, so I'm going to do that right now. I guess I don't know why it's not gluing down. Okay, try to hold it there for a sec. All right. Okay. And now I'm gonna try to push this out a little bit. Working with paper, it's not that, you know, simple, but thing about it is it's always forgiving because you can always take it apart and put it back. You know what I mean? Okay. I'll just try to push it in there. I don't remember having such a hard time before. Okay. I didn't use glue. I used the glue gun. Anyway, that's how it looks right now. I know it looks a little bit weird. Right now it does. But as I go, I'll start taking off. You know, I'll start trimming it little by little. You know, to get the excess off. Got most of it off. That's what all I needed. I'm pretty sure the other ones were the same way. So, okay. So now I'm going to come back. I'm going to wet this with water, and then I'm going to paint it. So now that I have that together, which I could have sworn it was more on the bottom, but that's okay. I already cut it, so oh well. Damage is done already. That's okay because it's going to be covered anyway. Okay, so now I need to do this, and I'm going to make, this is going to be the bottom part. So again, let me figure out where this one is at. Okay. So again, you want to make that cone, and it's supposed to sit up like this. Okay. When I usually do this, I kind of like to mark, you know, where the cone is going to stop. This way I'll know where to, you know, put the glue, more or less. So I'm going to put it here, and then I'm going to close it up. I'm probably going to need more, just to make sure it stays closed. Okay. Okay. And now this is going to go on top like that. So now I don't cut slits over here. I don't do that. So what I do, I just put you know, eyeball it and just put the glue wherever it may sit. Oh. Okay. I forgot to do one thing. Now it's gonna dry. I have to have the hole. Okay. Maybe I can do it without cutting the... I forgot to make the hole. I usually make the hole first because I have to go around. I forgot to do that. Okay. So, because I had to put the thing in there, remember? Okay, I think I'm going to have to use more glue. This is already dry. Yeah, it's already dry. I mean, it did work a little bit, but I still need more glue. So, let's take this glue off. And it didn't come out perfect, but that's okay. It's kind of like trying to make it even. Okay. Okay. Let's try this again. I mean, in order to perfect something, you got to keep doing it and keep doing it. That's what I learned. Like once you stop and you try to do it over again, it's like it just stops you. You know, like, oh, how did I do that? What did I do? And it should stand. Okay. And now I can do either two things. I can, what do you call it? Like I said, the waist should have been a little bit more. This should have been covered, but that's okay because I'm going to cover it up anyway, so that's all right. Future reference. And if you want, you can always put more glue on here so it won't, you know, fall apart. I can't wait till I do the, what do you call it? What is that called? The silicone mold. This way I won't have to worry about making the tops anymore. I just have to worry about making the skirts, and that's it. Yeah, I'm talking funny. I have my dentures off. It was just, I'll put more gel on later. So that's how it is. And of course, I'm going to paint this, and then I'm going to start covering her up. And usually you could trim the back a little bit, you know, just to make it look flush. I like that. Actually, I hope, yeah, that was the back. And that was the front. Again, it was, I noticed because of the arms. I was like, wait, this was where the arms were at. And that's when I noticed that it was upside down. Where's the other part? Oh, I cut it off. I was like, where is that part? Okay, guys, so now I have it, and I'm going to end up coloring this yellow. And that's the form I have for now. How I'm going to dress it up, what am I going to use, I don't know. But definitely I'll be using the tulle, and I'll be using probably stickles, and because the tulle's only going to go down here. Everything else is going to be with stickles and stuff like that. And then, of course, I'll get yellow ribbon and decide what I'm going to do with it. Okay, I'll let you know how it goes. We'll see you in a bit. Okay, so this one didn't come out. Oh, I just ruined the glitter. No, what's going on here? Oh, well, I just ruined the glitter. Are you serious? I touched it. Okay, that's gonna have to do. Anyway, so I did use the stickles. This is a lot more thinner than all the other ones. And I did paint the sides. It didn't come out the way I wanted it, and not by a long shot. But, you know, I'm just gonna have to try to sew the tulle, I guess, because it didn't come out right. See? See how it's shorter. But I'm going to keep working with it, and, you know, hopefully it'll come out better next time. And then I couldn't find those little thumb things, you know, to press the glue down. So there's a lot of glue showing, you know, on the, let's see, on the, what do you call it, on the teal. So, very disappointed of how it came out. And then it just doesn't look, I don't know, it looks crooked, you know, like it's going, I don't know. Like it's not facing right. Like she's did it again. Like she's that way. Anyway, I'm gonna keep working. I mean, it came out okay. It's not great, but her, you know, the front of her seems to be off. It just looks off. But anyway, I'm gonna keep trying. So I did find these. They're gold. So what I'm going to do, this is not going to be easy because I want to try to get a flower off of here. And this is never easy to get the flower off. I just need one. And this one's not going to work because it's not all there. Okay. And so I have to cut this one. And then I gotta cut this one. So the flower I'm using is right in the middle. I can't get this off. Okay, I'll do it this way. Okay, so I'm just gonna peel it off. So what I need this one off and this one off. And then I'm trying to go around in a circle because I need the other one. Okay. And so there it is. And now this is going to go on here. Let me make sure it's on the right side. Just to give it a little bit more bling. Like I said, I don't like the way it came out at all. Just like I said, I just feel like she's crook and there's no way for me to, you know, to turn. I can't turn it. You know what I mean? But that's it. That's how she came out. I know, I'm not happy with it neither. But, you know, try again. I'll try another color. But that's how it is. It's simple, but I wish it would have looked better. But there it is. And it's going to be for, what is it? Holiday, June, March, May? Am I supposed to make a pink one for Mother's Day? I think it's, I forgot. So I'm going to make another one, because March, April. No, it's supposed to be for Easter. So this is the one that's going to be for Easter. February, March, April, May. And then I'll make a pink one for Mother's Day. And then for June, I think I want to make some kind of teal would be great. But I don't know if I have teal. But maybe I'll do a, I don't know, maybe a lighter green. I don't know if I have a light green. I don't have a light green, but I do have pink. I have a light blue, but I don't know if that would be, I'm trying to think because it's flamingo. Maybe I'll just stay with the pink for flamingo month for June. Although also, oh no, I was supposed to make the wedding one, right? So I was supposed to make a white one. I think for the white one, I'm going to do, I'm definitely going to have to sew the teal because, like I said, it looks like she's like really like, if I could just twist it off, but I can't twist it off. It's too late. But anyway, there it is, and hopefully the pink one will come out better. Okay, guys, we're done. We'll see you in a bit. Oh, hi, guys. So I'm trying to improve on this just a little bit more. Try to put a little bit. I finally found these guys. I've had them for a bit, and I couldn't remember where I put them. So I'm like, let me see if I can find them. So all I'm doing right now is just putting a little bit of glue, little dots, and pushing the teal right up against it. Because I want it more, you know, I want it to be on the round part. And it wasn't doing it. I was like, no, this is not how I wanted it. So I'm trying to see. If I could push it up a little bit and make like a little ruffle, you know, around the edges. Okay, that looks a little bit more better, right? Yeah, I think so too. So I was saying, no, this is not coming out right. I don't like the way it looks. It's not the look I was going for. You know what I mean? Okay, it looks a little bit. Maybe I did too much on here. Maybe like that. Okay. Just trying to see if I can push this little one down just to, how did I have it? Just a tad. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Uh-oh, it's not sticking. I'm still trying to make it into a ruffle. And it's not sticking for some reason. let me see if I can put a little bit more. Push it down a little. Maybe the glue dried up too fast. Okay. No, still not coming out the way I want it. Okay, maybe I should just leave it alone. Okay. So I wanted it to go up. Okay, whew, that took a minute. So it looks a little bit better. I just didn't want, I wanted it to be on the edge of this thing right here. Not, you know, not all the way out. So, some of it's still coming off. It's supposed to. And the bottom. Not too much. I don't know. Seems to be popping up. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to work on it. I don't know why some is popping up, some other ones aren't. I don't know. It's doing its own thing. Okay, so that's it. I don't know what to do. See how that's coming up? You see that? I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe it was folded. I think that's what it was. I think it was folded. Yeah, it's just giving me a hard time. And that doesn't want to stick. Okay. I'm gonna do something. When it comes to the little things, you always have to tweak them, try to figure out what works, what doesn't work. I'm gonna leave that alone. At least next time I'll know that in order to make a ruffle, I'm gonna have to literally, sew like two pieces of teals and sew it, and then make the ruffle. The ruffles are pretty easy. Okay, so I think that's it. Okay, so now I have, what I'm trying to do is, I was trying to figure this out right here, because this is where I have to put the top to make the top of the dress form. So I already have this, and I think it goes this way. Okay, so that's what I meant by having the dress form, the stick for it. Oh, I still have to make this part, but I'll do that later. You'll see it when I finally finish. Okay, so I have to make sure that it's, kind of like uniformed on the bottom. Otherwise, it won't stay glued. Okay, so I'm gonna cut probably up to here. I just want to see how much I need before I really top it off. Okay, I think that's still too high. Maybe a little bit more. Just a little bit. Okay. And these are just, I couldn't find the ones I found at Dollar Tree, so I got these at Walmart. And it's just to put, they're golf tees, just to put it on top like that. Except they're supposed to go more in the middle, and I can't seem to, get it there. So, okay, so what I'm going to do now is that I'm just going to glue it here. No, you don't have to. Let me do it this way. Should go up there. I'm just going to glue it inside. That's what it needs. It needs glue on the inside. And I'm just going to stick this in there. Okay. My other thing fell off. My other glue stick. Okay. I gotta fix this table. Okay, now my other problem is is that I have to make like a little edging because I don't have one on here. So I'm going to try, where's that glue stick? I need to be able to put pressure on here. So I'm just going to go around just a little bit. I really want it to get hard. It's kind of hard to turn around. Okay. I think that's pretty good. So I just wanted to get it hard because what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint it. So once I paint it, it'll be like either all gold or maybe, yeah, gold, because she has gold. Okay, so my problem now is making sure that doesn't touch anything. Oops, it did. Oh, no, it didn't. Okay, it's okay. It's trying to make sure, I should have done this afterwards. Now it's glue all over the place. I'll do it again. That's fine. Okay, so my problem is now, see how it's like it's too close, supposed to be in the middle, you know, like this. And it doesn't seem to, I don't seem to be able to keep it upright. So one side is up and the other one is down. Even if I cut it, let's see what happens if I cut it. Okay, I might be able to glue it down a little bit more. I don't know if it's going to stay. I don't think it's going to stay. So I'm trying to glue the bottom to the cardboard. So it can stay kind of centered, but yeah, I don't think it's going to work. Like it wants to, but it's only attached to one side. And this is too far. I'm trying to press it down, but this thing right here is really, I almost had it there. Just seems a little bit too close, but I think it's okay for now. Except I have to try to figure out how to glue this part over here now. Or, because I really don't need it, I could always cut it off. Because I don't need it. I just need one side. Because this already, you know, is sitting down, so I don't need that part. I just need this to be a little bit more centered, but that's okay. That's good enough. Okay, so I am done with this, and what I wanted to do, I was thinking of putting some of these like on the bottom, or would that be too much? The only thing is that I have to like take the whole thread out. Maybe just a couple, maybe. I really like that little, you know, flowery look. I can only do like a couple at a time because, or because if I cut one, I end up cutting up the rest of them, the little diamonds, and then it won't look like a flower. Okay, see? Okay, so now I'm just gonna put this over here, and I think I'll just stick it, you know, just let me see, just to give it a little bit more bling. Okay, I'll get another one from here. And it's kind of sad because after this I can't really use these guys. I mean, you know what? I might be able to. I just might be able to. Okay, so there's another little flower with hair on it. Oh, to be expected. I have a German Shepherd. And then maybe another one over here. Be nice if it would stick down. Maybe another one in the center. Or will one in the center be too much? I don't know. What do you think? Does it look tacky? Yeah, I don't think the one on there is doing it any justice, so I should put one back here. Should I put it back here? It's not even sticking. Okay. Alright, I guess we're just going to leave it at 2. It doesn't want to seem to stay down unless I put, again, more glue. This little thing. There's that. Okay, I think that does work. Let's see here, a little bit. That's one thing about making things. Once you start, it's like you start adding this and then you start adding that. Okay, I think she's done. So, yeah, a little bit better. I did not like the way it looked before. I was so disappointed. So I'm just going to hang a little bit more teal on here on the sides. Very little. I have to roll it out. And then later on, I'm just going to paint this. Maybe try to make this a little bit more better since it came apart. Try to make sure that thing doesn't come off. Well, if I have to, I'll cut it off a little bit. I'll try to even it out. Okay, I'll figure it out. And then when I, either smooth it or cut a little bit or do it over, I'm just going to paint it gold, and I do have that. So, okay, she's done, guys. She is done. Yeah, like I said, she was a little bit off on the top, but I'll keep practicing. Oh, you know what? You know what she's missing? And I don't know if I can do this, but let's see. This is really small. Now, I was trying to put a little diamond, but it's like you could barely see it. And you could barely see it. But I don't want to get a whole bunch of little diamonds and put them all down here. You know what I mean? All of that would look cute. But it's there. See? It's there. If I find a bigger one, I'll put up one that's a little bit bigger. But because how her bust is, I think that little one would use, it's just right. Okay, so she's done. And see, it's crooked. See how it got crooked? See, it's over here. That's annoying. And there's no way I can push it. Nothing's moving down here. Well, now I can't take it off. Ah, well, it is what it is. I'll keep trying. And I have to buy more of these because I don't have no more stands. All right, this was the last one. Okay, guys, we will hope you like this this little dowel thingy, little topper or whatever you want to call it, dress form that I made. And I am going to try to get the silicone, and I'm going to try to see if I can find another Barbie, and then I'm going to make my own mold. Like I said, I'll be able to do the top mold for sure. That will be easy, but I won't be able to do the long mold unless I do it out of cardboard. That's the only thing I can think of. Okay, but I won't be doing it this month because I have to go like to Menards or Home Depot to find the what was that called? Silicone, some clear silicone. Okay, guys, we will see you in a bit. Okay, guys, so we are going to try to finish this down today. And I was using the tool. As you can see, I have it like that. I think one's shorter than the other. And I tried to glue the tool with this, but this didn't work. So I'm going to have to forget about that. But the glue gun did. And I had to use one of these guys because, you know, glue is hot when it comes out of that little gun. So what I'm trying to do is see how it's empty here? And there's like nothing here and barely anything here. So I'm just gonna tweak it a little bit and just put more there. It just feels like it's missing, you know what I mean? So I'm just gonna, it's not gonna look great because I should have thought about it before, you know, I put the ribbon on, but I wasn't thinking. And you usually don't see how something's gonna come out until after you do it. So, yeah, and then I'm gonna put another one on the side here. I don't want to put too much. Sometimes you don't even have to put your finger in. Just press it. Okay, like that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to come in. I mean, it kind of looks cute like that. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. And I am just going to trim it a little bit. Not too much. Maybe this one was too high still, so I'm going to go down. I just want it to even out. Almost looking like a tutu, you know what I mean? This one still seems to be too long. I'm trying to see if I can. See, this one came out okay in the back. It's just the front that I didn't like. And it's just not helping by just not being in there. Okay. I still have something sticking out here. Okay. Then this one looks like it's sticking out too much from the bottom. Okay. I should put another one, but you know, I think it came out okay. I'm not gonna do too much to it now because, like I said, it should have been something that I should have done a long time ago, but it is what it is. Okay. Usually I watch videos, but if they put on music, I always, you know, put it on mute. She's right. Not everybody's music that they put on their channel is everybody's cup of tea. She's right. Oh, who am I listening to? I watch her all the time. Just Missy, and she's doing teamwork makes the dream work. Okay, I like that. Okay, so there she is. I know that for some reason this right here, I'm trying really hard. It just won't go in the center, no matter what I do. It just won't go, and it's not like I can tie it or anything. So I'm still practicing, you know. So still trying to make it work. Okay, guys. So she's all done, and yeah, I hope you like her. Okay, we'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye.